Sometimes I experience something which I think all creative people can relate to. If you're a musician, you'll be listening to music when this happens. If you're a writer, you'll be reading a book. Usually, I'm watching a YouTube video. Here's what happens. You find something great, something you'd normally enjoy, but you're not enjoying reading or watching or listening to this thing. I mean, it's obviously good, you just don't feel good about it. Then suddenly, this feeling washes over you. Oh no. I'll never be this good. I will never, ever be able to make anything like this. That's how I feel about the editing of Max Joseph. This is Max Joseph.
Okay, well, everything is kind of going to hell.
He's a filmmaker, raised in New York and living in LA. He's made ads, short films, long films, and he's done lots of filming and editing for Casey Neistat. In fact, a lot of Casey's editing shtick is lifted directly from Max's style. Don't blame me, he admitted it. He's also on MTV's Catfish, but I don't really care about that. This is what a Max Joseph short looks like.
Mark has started a global chain of good! For example, in Peru, Ravelina receives a solar panel, which gives her electricity, which powers an electric spinner, which allows her to spin more wool, which she can sell at the market, which keeps them warm, and she can have more time at the end of the day to teach her kids a thing or two about football.
Max's movies have so much momentum. He's able to control the speed and the feeling of the narrative and the edit to such a precise degree, they just sweep you up and carry you off. His work is frustrating. I need to know how he pulls it off. And this is a video about that. Or at least stuff I noticed while watching, like, all of his stuff. In all things, you've got to start with the content. If you want to edit like Max, you have to write like Max. There's no room for fluff. If it doesn't need to be there, toss it out.
Kill your darlings.
Kill your darlings.
Kill your darling.
Keep your sentences short. Nearly every word's going to need a visual accompaniment, and we'll get to this in a second. So long paragraphs don't work so good. If you want your audience to feel the movement of your story, every element of your movie has to reflect that. That means your sentences are short, your cuts are quick. Every relevant piece of information has some kind of dynamic movement associated with it. If you can't think of a dynamic movement, and I can't stress this enough, just write the text on the screen. Frame things in the centre. If you're doing this right, you're going to be moving pretty fast in places, and the less you make your viewer move their eyes, the quicker they'll be able to follow along. Use sound effects, punctuate your movement. These sounds give your edits much more punch. Just look at Edgar Wright. Next up is film grain. To be honest, I don't know why this is important, but there it is in every single one of Max's videos, so in it goes. I'm still not sure if I'll ever be nearly as competent a narrative editor as Max, but at the end of the day, I don't think it matters. Despite the desire I might feel to be able to make the movies I love, right now I'm doing my best to be content with being able to make movies with my own creative voice. It's totally natural to take work from the influence of others, but instead of aspiring to make their movies, I want to stick to telling my own stories, hopefully in ways that are increasingly original. Thanks for the tips, Max. Hopefully I won't have to rip you off so blatantly in future.